How's it going everyone? Mortag here, back with a new video. So, as you guys possibly know, and this is a topic that has been addressed by many others content creators, Azerite armor and the necklace is the weakest point of this expansion, and there are lots of reasons why is though. First, it's boring. Azerite armor comes completely random, you have a limited amount of resources to acquire it, and maybe what is the most important one that you can acquire, the one at the biggest item level, you can just acquire one every week, and you don't have, first of all, you do not know if you're going to get an Azerite armor. Second, you don't know what kind you will get, with some having some really bad traits. But as has been addressed by Blizzard, they're trying to solve the situation in patch 8.1, and also they want to increase the number of rings on the gear, so going up to 5, having another outer ring with 2 class specific traits in order to create some bit of combination. Also with the last week reset, we had the now emissary cache giving up to 370 Azerite armor to the player, but as I say, it's still completely RNG, so maybe you know that 370 Azerite armor could be just some expulsum. So what can Blizzard do, and why is the system so bad? I think that the second question is the most important one in order to understand the system, in order to upgrade. As you guys, we got used with Legion and now with Battle for Azure, Blizzard had decided to, instead of give us some charismatic development as we level up through the level cap, they wanted to give us something to play for as we reach level 110 and level 120. So the main problem with Azerite is that you don't feel compelled and rewarded by leveling up your neck and unlocking traits on your higher item level gear. First, because these traits you are already unlocking them time ago, or normal, heroic, mythic 0 gear, so you don't find the reason why you should re-unlock them on your heroic or mythic rate gear. And also, leveling up your neck is completely unappealing, because as you guys can probably imagine, it gives you anything as a reward. The only thing that I think I felt any kind of a community did, okay, I need to do this for my neck, was the farming reputation with the Champion of Azerite for the plus 15 item level on it, but it was seen more like a chore, and it's not a doubt that Blizzard is going to make it account-wide with the next patch. So what Blizzard should really do is that it's trying a way to make the system giving you something to say, oh, okay, I need to log out to get this target, to get this achievement, to get this reward. I think that what the problem is there's a lack of reward. And first and foremost, we need to find a central way to remove the randomness and give us something more like a bad luck protection. And I think the most polite way could be a sort of currency. This is something that Blizzard are completely decided to stop to use, and don't know why. So to me, I find that it would be really interesting to have a system like the Awakening Essence we have in Legion for the artifacts, but using them in order to upgrade our Azerite armor, because as I said, we have maybe more than once in a situation where we have some really good traits coming from heroic or normal item gear, but probably we were forced to leave them behind to get an item of 355, 370 with much worse trait, but the item level upgrade was too good to ignore it. So having a system where, for example, you can collect 100 awakening essence every week, and you can spend 350 or 400 of them in order to increase the item level of a certain Azerite armor that you have in your bag by 15. Could be an interesting way, at least, to make you do your Mythic 0 or your Mythic Plus for your Mythic chest, or farming your raids instead of just ignoring them as is happening for someone, because, as I said, with this being the main system of the expansion being so weak, lots of people are not have fun with it, so they just don't play. They don't have any interest in it. So having less people to play is also makes it harder for people that want to do group content. So this is the first point. Secondary, what I would like to see is a sort of mix between of the old talent tree and the new talent tree, with the defensive and the plus 5 tier, plus item level tier ring that is now on the armor. The reason why is that, for example, imagine that every 4 levels you can choose one of a trait or this kind. So for example, they want to decrease the absorb shield, the one that increase your, for example, let's try some of them because I don't remember them at all because they're not even tracked. For example, the impulsive visage, the ones that gives you that heal for certain amount. And imagine then that you maybe they starts really weak, so there is something that you can't rely on, but as soon you level up your artifact, you can acquire them. Of course, you cannot have all of them, so maybe you can choose 1, 2 or 3 of the ones that are present, plus the 5 item level upgrade on a certain piece, and you can progress them throughout all the expansion. So it also gives you, okay, it's just defensive traits, it has defensive talents, but at least it gives you something to just as a reward when you level up your neck and you cannot acquire or release the traits that instead are the more interesting one, which has the DPS, the class specific one, and the middle ring ones. So I believe that, of course, this could be a possible solution, because what's Blizzard want with this system just to make people play the game and keeping playing it. But as the system is so bad, people are not doing what they want. So yes, with this a bit covers all the RNG that is based behind the system, and this can help to also, with the idea the Blizzard have, to adding more traits, so increasing the randomness that there is in the system. And of course, I'm not a game developer. Blizzard is going to have really an hard job working on it. I really do not envy them on this, and I believe that 8.1 will fix some things, but they still have a long way ahead to make the system good and compare as were artifacts in Legion. Even without all the problems that they had, they were way far behind with Azerite armor as it is now. So I want to end here for today. I'm really interested to see how these topics will develop, because BlizzCon is really soon, just 2 weeks ahead, and maybe there will be some more talks about Azerite item. I don't believe that now the Q&A is the current place to ask for upgrade to the system, because, as I said, Ion is overwhelmed by question, and he wants to answer the more of them the quickest as possible, so he cannot go further into them. So I believe there are BlizzCon where people had the possibility to talk with more developers, share their point of view, not only with just the big boss of it, because people always believe that, oh, you are the main game developer, you are the most important person there, so you are the one we have to blame of. Maybe there is something more a decision, and more heads must be involved before fixing the system. And then I leave a question to you. What would you like to see Azerite armor becomes to? What you should do to... would you like to do to fix it? So guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you will have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you soon in the next video. Bye bye.